If you're a heterosexual, you're not actually heterosexual, just brainwashed. Any type of sexuality is a mental disorder, much like OCD. Let me prove it to you with these analogies. First, imagine trying to feed a sandwich to a child that has OCD. He won't eat it unless you cut it in half or some other shape. And then he does eat the sandwich. Nothing changed about the molecules of the sandwich. It's made up of the same molecules, the same materials. It's shaped differently, but it's not a different thing. The same way that male genitals and female genitals are shaped differently, but they're made up of the same materials. Human meat. Men and women aren't made out of different materials. Their bones are the same, their meat is the same. If you put both types of genitals in two different blenders, what you'll end up with is the same thing, a bunch of ground human meat. Stay with me here. This is not a gross video. This is anatomy which is allowed. To make the same analogy with cars, if you think that minivans or any common cars are boring and you're not interested in them, but you like these types of cars, you are brainwashed. You may think that they're different at first, but they take the same metal, melt it down into different shapes, paint them different colors to try and get you to think they're different things. But in reality, beneath all those layers of brainwashing, it's the same thing. Getting back to heterosexuality, or any sexuality where you only like one of the two genders, as if they're different. Uh, if you only like one of the genders, that means that you think the two genders are different, which they aren't. They're the same. Besides the two genitals, in which even those are the same, made up of the same materials. The same way that car companies paint their cars different colors, they add stuff. This is the same thing that humans do to try and seem different from each other, when in reality they're the same thing. Specifically girls. Girls, what they do, for example, to brainwash men is they grow their hair out. They add a bunch of makeup. They wear different styles of clothing. They put on fake fingernails. They use a higher pitched voice on purpose. All of these things they do to trick you into thinking they're different from men, when in reality these are all external factors. They're trying to brainwash you, and if you're attracted to them, then it's working. Don't let it work. You have to unbrainwash yourself and understand this. Take any attractive girl, any of them, the most attractive girl you can think of. Now use your mind to remove her hair, remove her makeup, put some regular clothes on her, remove that perfume that she's wearing, because that's how it is naturally. The truth about girls, how they smell and stuff, they don't actually smell good. They smell the exact same as men, naturally. You know, telling a girl that she smells good as a compliment, that's not even a compliment because you're complimenting the chemicals that she added. When you remove those chemicals and you don't add any chemicals at all, no soap or anything, humans smell the exact same. And that's a fact. But anyways, getting back into this, if she's wearing fake nails, take those off of her. Tell her to stop faking her high-pitched voice because it is an act. Girls don't really have a higher-pitched voice. I mean, I know they don't have an Adam's apple, but they do fake it. They're faking their voice. You do all of these things to a girl and she's no longer attractive. See? This is what happens to her. Once you remove all the external factors, hair, makeup, all this stuff that's on the outside, when you strip that down to the truth, this is what you get. The same way you melt cars down to their truths, it's all just metal. Us men and women are the same. We're made up of the same materials, so stop being brainwashed. If you're still heterosexual at this point of the video, you're no different than a little brainwashed kid that won't eat his sandwich unless it's cut up into a star or a heart. Don't be that kid. Unbrainwash yourself. Thank you.